Okay, so in this video, we will be improving our last programs, and I gave you some challenges, I remember. If I haven't, these are the solution to the challenges. So we are going to do it now. Okay, so first one is we are going to improve our password strength checker program where we will check now if it has number, symbol, uppercase and lowercase letters in password. If it do have, it will be strong password. If it don't, it will be weak password, and we will show the, what do we call it, like the cause, it must be 8 characters at least, or at least one number, one symbol, or one lowercase, and etc. Actually not etc, only these. Okay, so to for that we will first import a library called string, and I know we haven't discussed about importing and stuff yet. We will discuss this about in future videos, but it's not very complex thing, so I'm using this in this video right now. And then we will take a variable named as num and equals to any char is digit for char in password, and then has underscore symbol for the checking if the password got any symbol, char in string dot punctuation for char in password. Okay, and then we'll check for uppercase letter here, any char dot is upper for char in password, has lower, any char is lower for char in password. Okay, so now we what we did using these lines are, we are checking if the password has number, symbol, uppercase and lowercase, and then we will check the length of the password, and if it is less than 8, then we will print weak password must be at least 8 characters, and then we will use elif not has number. Okay, so I used has num here. Actually, I'll just replace it with this only, and then I'm gonna copy this to save some time, and sorry must include at least one number, and then I'm gonna copy these because there are very minor changes. Has symbol and must include at least one symbol, so I'm gonna just change this, and okay, it was this only, and I mistyped password too, that's why it was yellow. And now we will make one more condition, shift tab, and has upper or not has lower. I know you might be confused about these lines. I'm gonna explain them after writing the whole program, so don't worry. Okay, so this program got an error and we fixed it by indentation. And now let's talk about else. Type print strong password. Okay, so now if you run it, first let's try running it. Okay, I forgot a line here. Actually, we should add a warning message for the user too. That user shouldn't use passwords like don't use passwords like password at the rate 123 password 123 or actually password 123 exclamation and etc. Let's just say okay. So now okay, it got an error, so gave some error. Now it's fine. So the user will see this warning message, don't use passwords like password at the rate 123, and obviously it will still accept it because we didn't add anything to prevent it. So if I say password only, it will say v password must include at least one number. Okay, so now I'll say password or password at the rate 123. Now it will say must include at least one symbol. Wait a minute. Okay, I mistyped here. It was supposed to be use both uppercase or lowercase letters. Yeah, and that's why you always try running your program after writing it. Okay, so now let's try it again. I'm not gonna, yeah. Now it's saying use both uppercase or lowercase. And if I enter password like this, it will say strong password. Okay, so now let's discuss how this program will work. So using this line, we are importing string module and we use it to access string.punctuation, which contains all symbols like at the rate, pound, which is also known as hash. I'll keep on typing like pound and dollar sign, percentage sign and exclamation. We imported string to use these, and we are using these using the string punctuation function. Okay, so this line, I hope so you don't need explanation for this line, but I'll still explaining it. The input is stored in the variable password as a string. So we are taking input of the password and storing it in a variable called string. Okay, then comes has any number or has number. So this checks if the password contains at least one number. Char.ageDigit checks if a character is 0 to 9, like if the character comes between range 0 to 9, and any returns true if any character matches, and result stored in has number. Okay, so now let's move on to the line number 7, hash symbol. So as I told you guys, the string punctuation is used for the special characters, like to check if they exist or no, and any will return true if at least one symbol exists, and results will be stored in has underscore symbol variable. And then comes your line 8, which was has underscore upper. This checks if the password has at least one uppercase letter. Example, uppercase A, sorry, uppercase A, uppercase B, or uppercase C, or anything uppercase alphabet. And then comes B, same goes for the B, but with the lowercase, like this. And then comes your conditions. So first is if len password. So if the password is less than 8 characters, it's weak. So we are printing this for this condition. Then we check the another condition using elif. If length is okay, now check for numbers. If no number is found, weak password. So what this will do is, it is checking for, oh, sorry. Okay, so this line will check if no number is found, then it will be weak password. And then comes line 15. Line 15 is elif not has underscore symbol, which checks if your symbols like at the rate, hashtag or pound, dollar, percentage, exclamation exist. And if it doesn't exist, it will give you this prompt. Weak password must include at least one symbol. And then comes your this line, which checks for if your password has one uppercase and one lowercase character, and if it doesn't have, it will be weak password, and you will get the warning. And if all the checks passes, the password is strong, and you will get this message eventually. Okay, so this was our first project. So I'm gonna write like here, and now let's talk about the project 2. So our project 2 is we will add a login system. We have created a login system in the previous video too, but in this video we will make it anti brute force type. But what do I mean by anti brute force? It will be like contain, or you can say we will implement a 2-second delay after wrong attempt, so it can be brute forced, and after the fifth attempt your account will be logged out. Okay, so for that we will now import time library and correct password variable, and we will use password like very basic password like secure123, attempts equals to 5, and while attempts greater than 0, password input enter password. And then comes your if password correct password print access granted. Okay, then we use break statement to get out of the loop, and then we will write the else statement. Else attempts -1 equals to, so we will be detecting like one attempt per wrong attempt, and warning wrong password attempts left, and attempts time dot sleep 2, so it will add a 2-second delay after wrong attempt. Okay, then if attempts equals to 0, we will check if attempts is 0, account logged after 5 failed attempts. We will print this. So first let's try running it, and if I say 1 2 3, okay, it took a pause. As you can see, it's not like instantly giving me the enter password prompt. It takes some time because we are using the time.sleep2. So we like almost did the same program in the last video, so I'm not explaining this one. If you do need explanation of this program, you can refer to the last video, and only this line is new in this program, and it's written like here, it will only add 2-second delay after wrong attempt. So let's say like your program comes here, so it will decrease an attempt, and then we'll print this message, and time.sleep will make Python give a pause. For example, like it will take some time to proceed with the program ahead. Okay, so that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching.